Welcome back to Library Cooking and Entertaining.
Today we're making a deliciously amazing pink peppercorn lemonade. I will speak about this wonderful drink while Sarah gathers our phenomenal ingredients. So in this drink you'll need peppercorns, and the peppercorns you're probably wondering, why are there peppercorns in a sweet drink? Well, the reason is because the spicy bitterness, acidity of the peppercorns balance really well with the sweetness of the lemonade. And that's really good, very counteracting. I personally think this is phenomenal. Had it multiple times. Very delicious, I will say. And the only thing that might confuse a bit is the peppercorns. And there's not much of a difference between the peppercorns if they're pink or black. Doesn't make a big difference. And the great thing about this is you can use normal lemonade, or you don't even have to use peppercorns if you want. You can just make you could just make a fancy lemonade, you could say.
Okay, so the ingredients we have here is half a cup of pink lemonade, 1 cup of club soda, 6 to 7 tablespoons of simple syrup, and then we have about a teaspoon of peppercorns. You can use pink or black ones. They're basically just for garnish, so you can garnish. So you can use whatever type you want.
And also, you don't have to use club soda. You can use seltzer, sparkling water, anything you really want. You can even use water if you even wanted to. It also works if you use ginger ale, root beer.
Yes.
Or as you can even use lime juice also if you wanted.
Okay, so right here we have our pitcher, which we are going to fill up with ice. And you don't have to use ice if you want to, but our family prefers it. So we're just going to add some ice, and you can use any type of pitcher you want. You don't even have to use a pitcher, but we like to when we have guests or something like that. So I'm going to go fill this up, and Harry's going to tell you the instructions.
So for this, we also need a cocktail spoon. You can use a normal spoon if you really prefer, but I suggest using a cocktail spoon. It's very good for getting into jars or just the pitcher to stir. Not required, but recommended. Same with the pitcher. You can make it in a glass if you really wanted to. So as you can tell, pink lemonade, club soda, simple syrup, peppercorns. First, you want to do is you can pour them in any order you want. Really, I personally suggest using these as sort of an end garnish to put them on the top at the end, which I prefer.
Okay, so we have our pitcher full of ice. So now first we're going to add our seltzer / club soda.
Water, drink if you wanted to. So now we've filled it up. We need a quick stir to incorporate it. The reason why we use a spoon is so that way we can, and the pitcher, so that we can make it a mass volume and we can portion it out individually. And highly recommend the cocktail spoon. Highly recommend. Okay, very easy to find to buy them.
You want to add this?
I shall add this.
So that
this
is the
pink lemonade.
Pink lemonade.
Pink lemonade, very easy to make. Just juice your own lemons. Add some raspberry juice, or you can even buy them if you really wanted to. But I suggest making it yourself.
Yes.
10 times better when you make it yourself. Always go the extra mile with making it yourself.
Yes. So I'm just gonna add that.
Pour it in.
And it may look like it's a little too big, but trust me, it's not. And you don't have to You don't have to have this pink. If you want, you can add some food coloring, which is any color you want.
Now we have our simple syrup, making it pink because we had a tad bit of raspberry syrup in there, continuing with the pink color.
Yes.
As we say.
And again, this is a great drink for Valentine's Day too, which is coming up soon.
As we say, half cup pink lemonade go in, cup of club soda, seltzer, water, carbonated beverage of choice, and then
6 tablespoons of simple syrup. And we have 1 teaspoon of brown. Yeah, so I'm just gonna add 1 or 2 in there.
And add them 1 or 2 now. Then later on, they're not much of a flavor enhancer. It's kind of just like decoration, garnish.
So now I'm going to go get a glass.
And as you can see, these are not just pink peppercorn, black peppercorns even. Pink peppercorns, not much of a difference, as I said before. And this is very great if you want to. You can even control the sugar. A great recipe for simple syrup is, we're going to make one, and just a heads up, equal amount of sugar, equal amounts of water, coconut milk. So you can make this even in advance because there's not much fruit in there, so it can stay for very long.
Okay, so I have our 2 glasses. You can use any glasses you want, but these are the ones we had today. So now I'm gonna pour my glass. Now, Harry, you want to fill yours up?
I will pour mine.
And so now we're just gonna get some of the peppercorns. As you see, it's not that much. Just gonna add a little bit. You can add them however you want. You can add them even before. So you just want to add a couple. And if you want, you can add like a mint leaf, something like that.
Mint leaf to go great with the raspberryness. Also, a good tip is that it goes very great with the family. So I suggest putting a couple in there for garnish, couple in for flavor, and just stir it up. If you just stir it up right now, and then that's like all well incorporated. Put this there, and then add a tad bit on for garnish, mainly just for the nice looking purposes. I'll try to get you a good shot of this.
And one thing also you could do is, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but if you, before you add the drink, you put a little water around the edge, and then you just dip it in sugar, and that creates a nice little
sugar rim coating.
Coating that makes it look kind of professional.
So if you
so if you want to impress guests or anyone, that's a tip you can use.
Or just add a bit of extra. It also adds flavor. If you want a bit more sweeter on the side, just do that. Good sugar rim, very easy. Water, just pan of water, dip the glass in, sugar.
Yep.
Super simple.
So now we are going to try the drink.
Delicious.
You may think it's a little like sour at first, but at the end you get a nice, in the end at the middle you get a nice sweet flavor to it.
From the simple syrup.
Mm-hmm.
Also, big tip, you can use grenadine if you really want some simple syrup. But the pink peppercorn, very good. Peppercorns in general, bit of counteract that. Instead of using lemonade, you could use limes, juice your own limes.
Yeah.
The limes add a bit more sourness. Also, you can always put extra sugar into taste. And thank you for joining us on this wonderful library cooking excursion and making a delicious drink. And remember, if you want to get these wonderful chef hats, you can head over to librarycookingand entertaining.com. And wonderful, you can even personalize these with your name for a slight extra fee.
And you can also buy these wonderful blue chef jackets with your name.
As you can see, mine says Harry Theater. You probably can't see that, but read it. Harry Theater.
Mine says Sarah Rebecca.
First and middle names.
Yes.
And this has been it for us for making a delicious.
And remember, the recipe will be down in the link below.
And description.
Sorry.
And this will be it for us. We've made you a deliciously amazing pink peppercorn lemonade, and we'll see you next time on Library Cooking and Entertaining. Goodbye.
Bye.
Wonderful.